Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Carlisle, and we are going to be continuing our series on the Dart Monkey and Glue Gunner domination. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do an intermediate map. Let's start with something easy. Let's do, let's try Cracked. Alright, so what we're going to do is put it on standard, and of course we have 80 levels, and the only thing we can use are the dart monkeys. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place a couple darts in here. There we go. And there's a third one, and then I'm going to put one glue gunner down right to the front and go ahead and hit start. We'll get this party started. Now, of course, we're going to want to give our dart monkeys enhanced eyesight pretty quick. It's going to be really important. Go long range, and at least get 2 of these with the enhanced right now. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use a bottom path for the first monkey, and we're going to use a top path for the second monkey. Right now the third monkey is more of a backup. We're going to work on it later. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll get this to a 302, and then we're going to move to our glue gunner. Okay, there we go. One more. So, beautiful day out here today. Getting ready to do some pool time. For right now, we're just going to do some gaming. Okay, so let's head up to our glue gunner. We're going to do a 202. Corrosive glue is important. And once we get this second one, the stronger glue, we're going to put one more glue gunner down just for some added security. There we go. Now we'll put a second one that's going to be right before the second monkey, the second dart. There we go. Put this right here. There we go. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to return to our dart monkeys. Now we need to get this one to a 0, 2, 3. And it's 675 to get there, so it takes a little bit of time, but here we go, and Yahtzee. All right, now what we want to do is we want to get these to the 4s. So we want to get both of our dart monkeys to 4. So a 0, 2, 4 and a 4, 0, 2. We'll do our back monkey first because it's going to be the quickest. And here we go. Boom, there's the first one. The second one is 2100, roughly 2160. Almost there. Here we go. Now we're going to come back to our other glue gunner here. We're going to go a 0, 2, 0, 1, 2, I guess is what we'll do, 0, 1, 2. There we go. All right, now we're going to move up to our monkey up here. We're going to get a 3 on the top. Now ultimately these first 2 dart monkeys are both going to be 5 tiers, and then we're probably going to get one of our glue gunners in the middle path to a 5 as well. So here we go. We're at 37. We're going to go ahead and now do a 0, 2, 2, and now we're just going to wait. We're just going to build up some monkey coins there. Now we need 2270 to go ahead and get this to a 3. There we go, perfect. Okay, now on the back end, we're just going to go ahead and put this back here just for fun. There we go. Okay, now we want to get both of our glue gunners up to 4s, and then we're going to start working on our tier 5s for our dart monkeys. Starting obviously with the Ultra Juggernaut, and then the Crossbow Master. And the good thing about this is it's only a little over 15,000 to get the Ultra Juggernaut, which is very inexpensive. And the great thing about this is you can use these on practically just almost every map through intermediate, through the hard, standard. So I think it's pretty much, I mean, some of them are a little challenging and get really close. You might get down pretty low on your, your health, but you can typically finish it. And I think pretty much all of them. So as we go through this, we'll see how many we can do. I know all the base ones you can do. And the funny thing is that absent Magic Monkeys Only and Chimps, you can pretty much annihilate most maps. Maybe some Apocalypse maps might be a little more complicated, but you can get through them pretty quick. Again, because the cost is not as much. So, getting to a higher tier is a little easier using these. And as you can see, just the sheer devastation that the Ultra Juggernaut brings. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take these up to 4s now. Just thinking about that, just to make sure. The importance of bringing this one up, the Glue Strike, is really good and very important, because if you have any balloons that get through, it can annihilate them, slow them down, and make it easier for the other monkey towers to knock it out. There we go. So now, as you can see, it has this little power up there. So as you see right now, we're getting up to the 23,000 for this one. Now, this particular glue storm is obviously easier to get to, and that will be our last tier 5, but I think it's important to get the Crossbow Master in place, because it does a lot of damage to those coming right out. And like I said, worst case scenario, if some balloons get through, we have the Glue Strike ability. But as you see, I don't even think this one has any. Oh, it has a few. Okay, I was going to see how many it had, but all right, here we go. So as you see, nothing gets through. And we're only at round 61, so to be able to get 3, tier 5 towers in 80 rounds is pretty much going to allow you to do whatever you need to do. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use that. One's going to get through, but not a big deal. because we still have our barrier. And it takes out our barrier, almost all of it. Here we go. Let's go ahead and put this on here. Let's go ahead and put one in the back of here. So like I said, sometimes they can get through and I wasn't paying attention. So if you didn't have the additional 25, you would have been down to about 16. So let's keep all things fair and equal here for those who don't have the extra 25 building up. So we can't really afford to get anything else through. Like I said, if I put that other dart monkey back there earlier, we wouldn't have had that problem. Okay, so we're coming up now, and we should be able to hit it. There we go. Now nothing's going to come through. Okay, we'll go ahead and amp everything up. We're good there. Here we're going to go ahead and work towards our other glue gunner, getting it up. So again, if you didn't have the 25 extra, you would have been down to 16, but as you see, nothing else is getting through. So that's okay, because you can be down to 16, you can be down to 1 as long as you beat it. And again, had I put this monkey back here, then we would have been fine. That wouldn't have happened. I just really wasn't paying attention. Again, as you see, just incredible power with these two monkey towers alone. And the funny thing is I could get another tier 5 dart monkey here. You know, the funny thing is that we have this crossbow master here, but it's not using, this one's using a middle path instead of a top path with that. So kind of a fun little thing. I know you can't do that with this guy. You only get one shot. We have just enough to get us to the 17. There we go. So now we have 3 towers that are at tier 5. Just for fun, we can put another glue gunner here. Go ahead and give it a little extra oomph to make sure if anything tries to sneak through. And get up to 2700 maybe. Looks like we're going to be really close, yeah. There we go, and that should be it. And so of course we have our glue strike. It's our big one if we need to. There we go. And so we've maxed everything out, which is great. So now we're going to just watch. Here it goes. Break it up. And just for fun, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so hopefully that helps you get through it and a little easier, realizing you don't need heroes, and you kind of keep it simple. So until next time, peace out.